It's Street Fighter time! Hello and welcome to another figure review. Today we're going to have a look at the Storm Collectibles Ultra Street Fighter 2, the final challengers, Fei Long. Haven't had a look at Street Fighter figures in a while, haven't had a look at Storm Collectibles in a while, but Fei Long is just one of the must-haves, one of the most iconic characters, and yes, he's just another Bruce Lee ripoff. Every fighting game has one, but he's just cool looking. He's very simple, straight to the point, but comes with a lot of cool stuff. So without further ado, let's have a look at the figure. But seriously speaking though, this is one of the Storm releases I wanted to have early, because recently a lot of them are really super expensive and they usually end up on the bargain bin, like a lot of it, so I'd wait. But for Fei Long, I wanted to have them, so while you're here, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment on who's your favorite Street Fighter 2 character. What? He stands at about... Is that racist? I don't care. I'm just doing what the character does. Stands at about 18 centimeters to the top of his head, which means we are going up to 7.1 inch size comparisons.
Here's Jolter, the SH Figure Arts Son Goku, SH Figure Arts Bruce Lee, Storm Collectibles Street Fighter 2 Ryu, Storm Collectibles Yujiro Hanma, and Darkseid.
I kind of miss Storm Collectibles. If they didn't make their figures so incredibly expensive, I would buy more. But anyway, overall look in detail of Fei Long. The face sculpt is amazing, really captures the angry look, and some of my favorite art style are like Street Fighter 2, because you can look at some different versions, but I think this one nails it. Because obviously back in the day this was just a pixelated character, so they gotta have to go with some of the artwork and whatnot. And once again, I feel like this one is the good one. Then we also have a little bit of a wash in the hair, so you have like strains going down in the brown, light brown. And then the muscle work. This is a fully new body from what I can tell. Again, I haven't really picked up that many Storm Collectibles, but some things never change. When it comes to muscle work, nobody outdoes Storm, because this guy is freaking ripped. Looks like he has maybe 5% body fat because he's thin, but every part of his body is freaking muscle. Look at the back also. I mean, he's fit, he's powerful, he's great looking, and there's not really much more than I can add. This is perfection. This is like, when it comes to muscle work, ask Storm. That's it. Then we have the pants, also have a little bit of wash on it, where they have some brighter parts. Really makes it pop a lot more, because otherwise it would just be like dark blue plastic. So, moving down to his white socks and the Kung Fu shoes. I don't know if there's actually Kung Fu shoes, but you know, it's like the very nice slippers where you can kick somebody in the face. Articulation. If you know one Storm Articulation figure, you know all of them, so that's not a bad thing though. First and foremost, the head is on a peg, on a ball that goes on like a long peg into the neck. As such, since the entire torso is soft plastic, you can bring it forward, you can bring it to the back. It stretches a little bit, but it does look good. So also bring it side to side and can swivel it around. So a great articulation range with the neck, nothing changed there. Then we have the ball on a hinge that's in the chest area. You can rotate the ball in the chest area, once again, into this soft plastic. Forward motion isn't really that great though on this guy. If you use the hinge with it, I mean, you can still get some good punching poses and whatnot. Also can swivel it, no issue there, and the hinge in there, can bring it up like that, or pull it all the way down. Then we have the bicep swivel, double hinged elbow, and a ball hinge in the fist, can bring that back and forth, and also swivel. For the chest area, you can bring it back. Yeah, you give this one a really good push all the way back for some limboing. Does leave a little bit of a gap, but still I feel like the mold goes far enough, and then you can bring it all the way forward. And it still looks pretty good. A little bit of a gap in the back, but nothing too much. Let me just get this back into position without getting the plastic stuck in there. Then the hip part, super duper nimble, as you can tell, like damn, he's the limbo master. Goes back and forth, humping side to side, can swivel it around. For your legs, really important, let me see, get some really nice high kicks Is this high enough though? It's, you know, it's fine. I don't mean to be like a nagging Nancy, but still, you know, it's Fei Long. You need to have some high kicks. To the back, not really that much because the butt mold gets all crumpled up in the back, but still, you know, I mean forward, backward, side to side, it's quite nice. You can also, you can rotate it in there because there's the connection. It is on a swivel and you have the hinge on the leg. So it makes an ugly noise. And it is pretty stiff. I mean, that's good, so it does keep the pose. Then we have the double hinged knee. Looks okay. I mean, it's a big flappy pants. That's always hard to do, but I really wish the upper part would go up a little bit more, would go down a little bit more. But that's what it is. Then we have the leg, the foot, more precisely, is on a ball hinge, nicely hidden in there, so you can bring that up quite far. Can bring it back. Can also swivel it on the top, I didn't even notice that. And the pivot, not that great, but it is there. When we don't have a toe hinge, well, wait, there it is. Well, stuck. There's a toe hinge. Boom. For your accessories, you got a bunch of good stuff. Well, first and foremost, you do have the Fei Long stage in the back of the box. It's a beautiful looking stage. I was always a fan of that. And also, KO! So, you got some diorama stuff to play around there. I'm not gonna because I don't have any room for that stuff. Anyway, so we got the faces. First and foremost, we do have, well, two angry yelling faces. One is just like more regular yelling, and the other one that goes like, wah! You can hear it. You can hear it. I hear it. You can hear it. And then there's the face where he's all beat up, which is one of my favorite features of these figures. Like having this beat up face, that's such a cool idea. Also has some blood on it. Game over. 9. 8. Anyway, so we do have hands. I got a lot of posing hands if my camera would focus. Which, okay, let me put my hand behind the hand. So we got these ones, and then we got these open ones, and then we got chop hands, choppy. Then we have this one. Well, we have this one for both, but I'm just gonna hold on to one because otherwise you're not gonna see anything. But yeah, you have 2 of these. And then you have 2 of these, more posing. Kung Fu Fighting, that's the same one. And then we have like a fist hand with an opening for the nunchucks. Yes, he does have nunchucks. And then finally we have this kind of half, not really pointy finger, but half pointy finger, half open hand, half pointy. Do with that whatever you like. Then we have the big fire effect for the fire kick. You just slide his leg in there. And there's some area where his feet goes. So this is quite heavy, and this is quite nice. Looks beautiful. Some orange plastic. Well, I think it's yellow plastic, and they painted it orange, or like... Anyway, it's yellow in the middle and orange on the side. Then we have some energy effect parts, which is kind of draped over his fists and whatnot. You know, when he does his combo. The combo. Whoa, wow. And he got nunchucks. With real chain. That's always a treat. Nunchucks, they only use them while he does like the winning pose or whatnot, so... Doesn't actually use them in battle. So, there you go. Final thoughts! I'm really happy I picked this one up because I feel like it's another really strong release by Storm Collectibles. First and foremost, yeah, the body mold's amazing. You don't have to do much for this figure, but, you know, Storm goes above and beyond when it comes to muscle work. The accessories are a lot of fun. Especially, did you see the fire kick? I got the fire kick on and I didn't even need a base. Like, if you play around with this guy long enough, you can actually get him on one leg to hold the kick up. But, you know, he might not keep that pose for too long, so maybe don't display him like that if you don't want him falling over. Other than that, yeah, I just a bunch of hands, bunch of cool accessories, got the nunchucks, got the cool faces. I don't have anything to complain about. Like, and I'm happy that this is not another $100 plus release. Yeah, it's like $89. It's still expensive, and that's kind of like the thing that I got with Storm. But handling these figures are a lot of fun. The articulation works, the accessories are great looking, and yeah, I don't have anything to complain about. So, I will recommend this one. That's gonna do it, guys. As usual, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this review, hit it up with a like and subscribe to the channel so you can stay tuned for more figure reviews, card game stuff, and whatever Fei Long wants.